The Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto, is very bitter. William Ruto is angry and is very furious. Yesterday, William Ruto almost slapped a hustler who attended his rally in Vihiga. And the question which most Kenyans were asking yesterday, because it actually trended, was just one. Why is the Deputy President bitter, angry, and furious?
Sawa sawa. Vijana nataka tuelewane. Vijana nataka tuelewane. Si namna hiyo? Si namna hiyo? Sikizeni. Sasa mnaharibu hii mkutano. Na sasa mnaharibu hii mkutano. Hii wacha niwaeleze. Hii si mkutano ya Ayodi na si mkutano ya Sloya. Hii ni mkutano ya Agoi. Nyinyi mnanielewa? Nyinyi mnanielewa? So tuwe na heshima. Tuwe na heshima. Tuwe na heshima. Sawa sawa. Nyinyi mnanielewa? Na kama kuna mtu ametumwa hapa kuja kuharibu hii mkutano, useme saa hizi mapema. Ama uondoke kwa hii mkutano. Nyinyi mnanisikia? Mnataka Sloya? Mnataka aondoke? Mnataka aondoke? Mnataka afanye nini? Basi nyamazeni. Atapata nafasi ya kuongea. Wewe kijana, wacha kunijibu, unanijibu kama nani? Kama umeleta kisirani kwa hii mkutano utoke. Hauwezi kuja hapa na kuharibu mkutano. Please, tuheshimiane. Sijui kama tunaelewana. Sisi tunawaheshimu hawa viongozi wote. Tunaheshimu Daktari Ayodi.
The Deputy President later explained, after holding a crisis meeting with his team, that he's angry with the way things are happening in the country.
Ati wanasema ati mimi nimekasirika. Sasa nataka niwaambie watu ya kitendawili. Nyinyi hamjakasirika, nyinyi mnacheka kwa sababu hamujui shida ya wananchi. Kwani mimi nataka niulize nyinyi, watu kama wameharibu serikali na mpango ya Big Four, wametuletea matatizo. Bei ya mbolea imefika 6,000, bei ya unga gorogoro imefika shilingi 200. Hiyo ni maneno ya kufurahia? Hiyo ni maneno mtu atacheka? Hawa watu wakiona tumekasirika ni kwa sababu mambo si mazuri. Ama mambo ni mzuri hapa Kisii? Mambo ni mzuri? Iko mambo ya kufurahia hapa? Wale wanafurahia haya maneno ambayo yanafanyika Kenya ni watu ambao hawaelewi nini inaendelea kwa Kenya. I want to tell our competitors, let us not talk about who is angry and who is not. What is going on in Kenya is serious. The people of Kenya cannot afford food. The price of basic commodities has gone up. Many Kenyans sleep hungry. That is not something to be happy about. And that is why some of us are concerned.
In this video, I want us to look at why William Ruto is angry and losing his temper just a few days to the next general election. But before we do that, in case you are watching the channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Now, let us get back to the main issue. And by the way, I'll be going to Siaya shortly. So if you are in Siaya, we may have brief meeting. And wale watu wangu wa Utugu Koda Base, I'll pass by and say hi, guys. Now, why is William Ruto bitter and angry? If there's one reason why certain people in this country are not comfortable with William Ruto, is because of his perceived anger. That is a person who can actually revenge, and therefore Uhuru Kenyatta and his allies are not willing to have him as the next president of the Republic of Kenya. William Ruto the other day attacked Eugene Wamalwa. Eugene Wamalwa is a cabinet secretary. William Ruto is the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. William Ruto had assured Kenyans that he would not subject his deputy to the kind of humiliation President Uhuru Kenyatta subjected him to. But now is the deputy president attacking a cabinet secretary, a person they sit with in the same cabinet. Which means the way he's treating Eugene Wamalwa is the same way William Ruto would treat his deputy whenever he will be losing his temper. But I don't want to get into all those. What really transpired in Vihiga? The deputy president actually held a series of rallies yesterday. Series. William Ruto was in Vihiga, left Vihiga, went to Kisii. William Ruto left Kisii, went to Nyamira, and then left Nyamira and went to Migori. William Ruto has been campaigning for over 5 years. And you'd ask yourself, why would he now cover like 4 counties in one single day? So the deputy president was in Vihiga very briefly, and Musalia Mudavadi was missing in action. He actually passed Musalia Mudavadi's greeting, and we know that's the nature of politicians, that Musalia Mudavadi is out of the country and sent him with his greetings. But what really transpired in Vihiga, and why is the deputy president so angry? I want us to figure out what really transpired specifically in Vihiga and why the deputy president is angry. Because the other day he was in Bungoma, he was angry. In my view, number one, the first reason why the deputy president is angry is the changing fortunes of his campaigns ahead of 2022 general election. William Ruto has campaigned more than any other individual in this country. In fact, at some point, William Ruto was campaigning alone. This is a gentleman who has never rested since he became the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya in 2013. He's just been plotting on how to become the next president of the Republic of Kenya. But despite all those, the opinion polls are showing that his figures are coming down. You know, William Ruto is the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Probably he has also intelligence reports. Probably he has also commissioned several opinion polls. And from what I'm seeing, I tend to think that William Ruto is actually feeling the heat. Things are not adding up. How would you feel, for example, that after campaigning for close to 5 years, then you just realize that things are not right, that I need to do this, that in this place this thing is not right, that I need to cover 4 counties in a single day. Then you are expected to cover 4 counties in a single day. Then you go to a place and you find people there, your supporters, some of them different political parties, fighting to an extent that you could not even address them. You know, you are the deputy president, you've spent almost your entire 5 years campaigning, then your deputy president, presidential running mate, goes to a place and is evacuated because your supporters could not allow them to agree in fighting. So you'll get angry. So the deputy president is actually angry for several reasons. But one of them is the changing fortunes of his campaigns. Things are not adding up for him. You go to Kiambu, for example. So many things are happening there. If he's not there, the candidates can't attract huge rallies. But whenever he's there, rallies are huge. You know, so he's asking himself several questions. And President Uhuru Kenyatta is now out also campaigning him. You know, Raila outside there. You know, things are really not adding for the DP. And because of that, he's justified, in my view, to get angry. Number two, the sibling rivalry. It's actually displaying itself in most of his rallies. One thing William Ruto attempted to do, and actually succeeded, was to persuade other aspirants to step down for others, and even in most cases, alternate them. If William Ruto had not done that, he would be in big trouble today. Take, for example, the Kakamega. In Kakamega, he persuaded Bodi and Lwale to go for Senate and Malala to go for governor. If the two are fighting for governorship today, because right now they are separate, but they are still fighting each other, assuming both of them are fighting for the gubernatorial seat, it would be bad for him. Take, for example, Nairobi, where he persuaded Margaret Wanjiru to step down for Sakaja. But still, there are sibling rivalries. William Ruto was in Vihiga. And I noted one thing, that this fight was actually between two factions or two people. Alfred Agoi. Alfred Agoi is the Vihiga gubernatorial candidate on ANC ticket. Alfred Agoi is a close ally of Musalia Mudavadi. In the absence of Musalia Mudavadi in Vihiga, the next online is actually Alfred Agoi. Then William Ruto has his candidate in Sabatia, Musalia Mudavadi's home constituency, Clement Sloya. So Clement Sloya and Agoi were actually fighting. Why do you think these guys were fighting? William Ruto was favoring Clement Sloya. Alfred Agoi was stepping in for his boss, Musalia Mudavadi. So that rivalry, that sibling rivalry, is what caused all the tension there, the infighting, the heckling. And that's why William Ruto was very clear that, guys, you must stop this. So the sibling rivalry is also hurting the Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto, because for Ruto, he needs some of these seats. Like, for example, in Sabatia, where Musalia Mudavadi comes from, ANC party candidate is not doing well, but William Ruto's candidate is likely to win. And how is that impacting on the coalition? You go to Kakamega, for example, Malala is accusing Aluale of undermining his bid. So that sibling rivalry is what is making William Ruto angry and furious. Because right now, as a presidential candidate, he should not be addressing this sibling rivalry. Number 3 is the turnout in his rallies. The truth of the matter is that William Ruto's rallies have always attracted huge crowd. Huge. William Ruto would go to Vihiga full. But now, things are changing. Like, he went to Vihiga, the turnout was not that big. You know, William Ruto could address these people and the gentleman would just make noise. The group would make noise here. William Ruto would warn him and nothing is really happening to that guy, which means the turnout was low. And even if it was not that low, then there was no excitement about the rally. I was just imagining while watching that particular video that, assuming this was Raila Odinga telling a supporter to shut up that long, you know, it can't happen. Raila Odinga will tell you to shut up, everybody will shut up. And in most cases where heckling would happen, that person, the men in black, will carry him juju outside. But now the deputy president was like helpless. There was nothing he could do. He had to lose his mind. The other thing which is really affecting the DP is this zoning. He promised some zoning. He had to explain to the people in Vihiga that they have several political parties and that he's going to stand for all of them, which should not be the case. The truth of the matter is that Musalia Mudavadi is expected to deliver 70%. In return, majority of the seats should be held by Musalia Mudavadi. But William Ruto, being William Ruto, was very strategic and clear. He identified, using the intelligence reports, he saw their internal opinion, they identified constituencies where they could win. And because they identified the constituencies where they could win, he sponsored candidates in those constituencies. If you look at Kakamega County, for example, the chance of Boni Alwale winning are higher than the chance of Malala winning. There's a high chance that the ODM gubernatorial candidate, Fernandez Baraza, is going to defeat Malala. So William Ruto decided the best thing, let me have the Senate. Now, he has actually done that across. But Musalia Mudavadi is now putting demands that, okay, this should be ANC's zone. Vihiga is my county, it's ANC's zone. But William Ruto has his candidate there, whom he is obligated to campaign for, because that guy has a chance. And because of that, there is tension automatically. And lastly, I think William Ruto is also not happy with the way Kenya Kwanza is being received recently in most of his recent political rallies. And because the reception has not been what it has always been, As a human being, you must get angry. Sometimes you give people money to mobilize, they don't mobilize. Then you attend the rallies, they are chaos. What do you expect? I don't know what you think, but for me, I think those are the main reasons why William Ruto is very angry. But the truth of the matter is that William Ruto is seeing the presidency slipping off his hands, and there is nothing he can do. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day. Bye bye.